Good afternoon. We naturally discuss the decisions regarding Europe's debt crisis, and we have, as we've said many times, a great stake in a speedy resolution. We support efforts to enact pro-growth reforms, and we will continue to work closely with our European partners.
It's a great pleasure, as always, to be here in Washington. We cannot sign a European treaty that does not give adequate protection to the single market in Europe. But we're not changing our relationship with the European Union, and we will work with our European partners over the coming months on the need for the EU to remove barriers to trade, to complete the single market, to conclude free trade agreements around the world. These remain the most important way for Europe to compete and address economic problems and generate essential growth.
But do you believe that the British government's decision on the Eurozone diminishes Britain's influence in Europe and perhaps in the world?
Europe can develop in a way in which there are overlapping circles of decision-making, and not every nation has to participate in everything. But that doesn't alter our central role in driving forward European policy on the whole range of subjects.
I think that the role that the UK has played in Europe will continue, and we of course welcome that. And our concern has not been over the position that the UK has taken. It's whether the decisions made by other members of the Eurozone countries within the EU will work, and we want to encourage that. We are very hopeful and supportive that this latest set of actions will send the right signals and have the results that are being sought.
Well, on taking the second question first, of course, that will depend on the investigation and what it produces and how it is conducted. It's important that such investigations take place, so I think it is right, as I've said, to welcome the willingness of the Russian government to do that. Clearly, as nations that believe in democracy, in freedom of speech, in political freedom, we want to see such investigations take place as transparently and as fully as possible. But I think it's impossible to judge them in advance.
The fact that the government has announced that it is willing to investigate allegations of fraud and manipulation associated with the December 4th Duma elections is a good sign and a reassuring position for the Russian people. But the proof is in the pudding. We'll wait and see how they conduct such an investigation, what the consequences are. They have a good roadmap coming from the OSCE, which has set forth a number of recommendations. So we're supportive of the announcement of investigations, and now we hope that it will be followed through on.